seed-to-table market taken less than 24 hours ago shows employees and customers, young and old, almost entirely without masks.
How dare you!
The sign out front outlines if you have a medical condition that prevents you from wearing a mask, you are exempt, and we cannot legally ask you about your medical condition. Alfie Oakes made it clear this is about much more than that.
I think it's rooted in white supremacy.
I don't think masks work and that the virus is not a real thing,
a hoax. I know that the masks don't work, and I know that the virus has not killed 400,000 people in this country. That's total hogwash.
How dare you!
In fact, the U.S. COVID death toll has now exceeded 450,000.
This is for real. This is Brooklyn, y'all. Family, y'all take it serious. Y'all take this thing real serious, y'all. This is for real. This is for real, y'all.
Health experts have been adamant that wearing masks would save countless lives.
Probably the most important thing is we see mask use up over 85%, and that's been a critical part of getting these numbers down.
But inside this supermarket, lines of uncovered faces prompting mostly heavy criticism. I can't stop watching this. My jaw is literally on my desk. This should be a crime. Should be a crime. Should be a crime. Should be a crime. People across the country are dying because of behavior like this. And from a woman mourning her father's death from COVID, this makes my stomach turn and my heart sink. The horse can't be led to water, even though a tsunami is heading its way. A tsunami is heading its way. Oakes is well known for his conservative and often controversial viewpoints and rejects the data around a deadly pandemic.
Why don't we shut the world down because of the heart attacks? Why don't we lock down cities because of heart attacks?
Seed-to-table market is in Collier County, which narrowly voted to implement a mask mandate. Commissioner Andy Solis proposed the measure.
It's very disappointing and very concerning. The biggest fear is that our numbers start to increase very rapidly and our hospitals get overwhelmed.
You're at Brooklyn Hospital. Y'all, this is for real. They putting the bodies in 18-wheeler, y'all.
A concern shared by people watching across the country, looking at a stunning representation of COVID neglect.
And Mr. Oakes has faced backlash in this community before, not just for his positions on COVID and masks, but also for how he's characterized the social justice movement.
Social justice movement.
I think it's rooted in white supremacy.
Right. Well, I mean, look, we don't want to paint with a broad brush. That's one store. What about the community in general? What's the sentiment there?
That is an excellent question. This is unquestionably an outlier. The vast majority of supermarkets and stores you would go into, Savannah, you wouldn't see anything like that. I am also told that the businesses in Naples lobbied the city council here to implement a mask mandate because they didn't want to be the bad guys. That said, this is a very affluent retirement community, generally very older, extremely conservative.
A deadly mob of thugs refusing to wear a mask while they're in secure locations.
We have seen folks out here flouting the rules, and obviously this is a very dire situation in terms of how people are viewing what's going on in this country right now. Collier County has 28,000 cases of COVID-19. That's since the start of the pandemic. It puts it in the upper quarter of the state of Florida.
Right.